All right, guys, welcome back. We are in the Matt's garage today, and the plan is really we're just going to work on the Furious Civic. We haven't worked on this car in a while, so this is the year where we're getting it painted. So
let's hope. It has been a long time coming.
We've been putting it off. We've just had so many other things that we've busied ourselves with, and
race cars, race season, all that stuff, and maybe we'll be able to get some work done this year.
Yeah, so the car still needs some body work done, so we're going to work on that, just a little bit of putty, and we need to finalize the body kit just because it needs some brackets and things like that. And then if we have time, we're going to get some goodies installed.
Yeah.
Because
there's so many goodies for the car, but we got to get this boring stuff out of the way so that it's done, and then we can start installing the fun stuff. But today's plan, I think, is just to knock out most of the boring stuff so we can finally get the car painted, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, so let's run the intro, and then we'll get to the body work. All right, so we're gonna get this thing started. We haven't ran it since you moved it out there, back in fall?
Yeah, I think so.
It's been there for a while, so.
When we got the EP3, I think that's when I moved it out.
Okay, it's been a little while. Well, let me hood prop it for you. Go big, big, okay. Let me get some starting fluid just in case we need it. What we got here? Liquid fire, that'll do. I guess this is why we don't run it with an air filter, eh? All right, go for it. Beauty. Okay, so what we're gonna do now before we start the body work is we want to make sure the body kit is aligned and exactly where it needs to be before we start putting pressure on here and crack our Bondo job like we did last time. So as you can tell, this is way out. So what we're gonna do is make a bracket that is going to attach to the bottom of the kit, and then it's going to attach to some steel up here, and all we're gonna do is pull that in, mount it up. Beauty, that'll do.
So it's there. I need to.
Okay, so we have both the brackets up here and on that side holding in the body kit, so she is nice and straight. It's looking perfect. And so now we're working on getting the back here bolted up to the factory bumper mounts. We had waited to do these until we knew that we had the sides fully straight so that we could, because we knew that this was going to bow out. So I think it's looking good, Matt.
Yeah, we're all right, I think.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
All right, Matt. So we have the bumpers, front and back, all mounted up. Side skirts are mounted up. Everything is secured. We got the brackets in place. So they're 100% done, other than the mesh that we have to put in a few places and getting painted. All right, so there's a few spots that need to be fixed up. First of all, this here we already fixed. We bondoed and sprayed a little bit just to protect the Bondo, but the weld that we put here, because we fixed the rust, the weld let go, and so it cracked the Bondo a bit. So we're gonna put some fiberglass in there and just strengthen that up and then just re-bondo it again. Same thing for the other side. This one's also been repaired, but this one didn't let go. I guess we did a better job on this, so this just needs to be finalized. There's a little bit of gaps there that we got to fill up with some Bondo. This is going to be the most work, I think. This is a big area. I guess this car must have been hit from the side or something, so that's pretty ugly. That we're gonna have to fix. And then up here on the hood, we're just gonna straighten that out a bit. The plan is to do a carbon fiber wrap on the hood, so we don't really have to get it perfect, but we still want to get it fairly straight. So yeah, that's about all for the body work, so we're just going to get to it. It's going to be boring, so we'll have a little bit of time lapse, but yeah, let's hit it up. Let's zoom in on what we got.
Yeah.
That's an interesting texture.
It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, she's getting crispity.
All right. Got a little gap there we got to fill. And then there's a little bit here. And that big old glob. That's too much.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Could be alright.
Watch. There's just these little guys to fill in. What do you think about that? And then sand down after?
Yeah.
All right, so we've been working here on the body and we've got a bunch of Bondo and sanding done. We're just waiting for a few things to dry, like this back here. So Matt ended up fiberglassing behind here, and then we got a thick layer of Bondo. So while we let that dry, we're gonna drive the car into the garage and start working on the exhaust.
Yeah.
Straight as an arrow. How's she look? Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks good.
Pretty good.
I'm liking everything about that.
The angle, even the angle looks pretty mid, eh?
Yep. Sticks out just the perfect amount.
Yeah, it looks pretty level actually.
Wow.
It's pointing up just a little bit, I think. That's perfect.
Yep. That is amazing. Wow. For throwing that together quickly. And
That's
probably
probably
the
the
quickest
quickest
measuring.
we've ever made in a class.
Having a couple of lights as well that's working on it probably really helps.
that does help too.
Production crew really
Yeah, that's
steered you guys in the right direction.
Having the production crew with
Couldn't have done it by myself
You were the
or
foundation.
with just Matt. All right, let's give this thing a listen.
Let's hear this two-step.
Oh, like it's got a good amount of horsepower. That is good.
That's an easier.
Yeah.
That front wheel's about to fall off.
Yep. That's wobbling like crazy.
Maybe I'll fix that.
All right, guys, that's about it. So we got some pretty good work done, I think. Some body work, exhaust, whatever else we did. Making some good progress. I think we're, a few more days of work, and we're going to be able to get this thing to the paint shop.
Pretty close, yeah. There's still, we think we made a lot of progress on bodywork, but there's a lot more to do. But we made some good progress. Got the exhaust done. So
Yeah, I
that's a big win.
Pretty happy with how everything turned out, too.
So a bit of a letdown when we were taking the Civic out for a test run to do it like a sound check. We noticed that the wheel was wobbling like crazy, so we pulled it in and it looks like the rim is bent. So
I don't know how we didn't notice this before, because we had the
Yeah.
wheel balanced, and we've driven the car before, and you just can't notice it, but it's really bent. So we're going to have to try to get that thing fixed, or maybe have to find a new set of wheels. I really hope that's not the case.
really sucks because these wheels are perfect.
Yeah,
for
we really
this
like
car.
them.
But we'll see what happens. Everything happens for a reason. So either they'll get them fixed or we'll get a new set of wheels. But there's still other stuff that we got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll worry about bodywork some more and just get this thing painted. I think that should be the most of our worries right now.
Then we can actually start taking it to meets
Yeah.
once it's painted. That's going to be exciting. So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Goodbye.